my name's Emily. Welcome to my channel. I make homeschooling videos with my 5-year-old daughter Rosie. I thought today, because I bumped into a lot of people recently asking well, the difference between home education and homeschool is, because there is a difference. Homeschool can be home education, but home education tends to fall under a lot of different umbrellas, because if you're if you've seen the letters EHE, means you electively home educate your child. And whether you've done that because you don't like the thought of sending them back after COVID, or you pulled them out due to bullying or anxiety, anything like that, or whether you've chosen to do it right from the start like we have, EHE is electively home educating. Home education can include anything that you as the parent deem necessary your child to learn. You would hope that it would include writing and reading and things like that, and it doesn't have to be done in the formal sit-down manner of school. Home educators tend to not like the term homeschooling as much unless you are liking curriculums, because you can still follow a curriculum. There's loads out there. It doesn't have to be a school curriculum. There's lots of different curriculums out there. So some home educators like to use a curriculum. They like to do unit studies, like when we do our projects, our earlier projects. That would be a unit studies style. Lots of us mix and match like we do. Some people unschool, which is completely child-led. Some people like the structure. Some people do Charlotte Mason, which is live book learning. So they only read books that are written by real people that went through the experience rather than a work of fiction about an event. It's like Anne Frank would be a live book. So home educators don't like the term homeschooling as such, because homeschool suggests school at home, which suggests desk, sit down, 6 hours a day, English, math, science, geography, all the topics, all day, every day, and stuff like that. We don't do that. And what I'm going to include at the end of this video is what we usually do with our videos, just to record what we've done this week, and then I'll break it down into topics and show you how your week naturally evolves, and your children are always learning no matter what. So what Rosie's done this week. The two things we do that are probably included in like homeschooling is we do sit down most days and we do a little workbook just to encourage pen control and writing. We do a little bit of maths every day, and we always read, whether I read aloud to her or she reads to me, because Rosie can read. We always do those three things. So yeah, in a nutshell, the difference between home educating and homeschooling is home educating is the learning can look like anything. It can be your child in a sandpit pouring sand, watching it fall, watching the gravity, doing the science, the textures and stuff like that. Whereas homeschooling would have them sitting at a desk with measured amounts and things like that, which you can do as a home educator, but it's more what you would think it would look like they would do in school. So homeschooling is school at home, whereas home educators, the learning can look like anything. So for an example, I'll show you a video. And remember to put your hands up though. And zoom! You put your arms in your hood last time. Go on then. You do the last bit? No? Good. Something's so fun up there.
just like the ones I used to, I used to know. Where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Beautiful. Can you find me Asia? Yeah, he was sailing from Europe to Asia, Babs. From Britain.
Europe?
Yeah, we're the little island part of Europe. And he was sailing to Asia, but he ended up in North America.
No, he didn't. He stopped in the Caribbean.
Yeah, well, it's part of North America. But yeah, he didn't even make it to the proper North America.
Galapagos Islands.
That's not the Caribbean. Good job finding out in the map, though. Up to right now, I'm just sorting out Rosie's advent calendar ready for Tuesday. This is a random act of kindness one. I think I got this. I can't remember where I got this. Next, I think. Basically, inside I made these little envelopes, and at the moment I'm sorting out what day to do these on, because there are certain days when I'm with her, Daddy's with her. We're too busy to do much, so I'm trying to save the ones like smile at people or compliment somebody on days when I know we're going to be busy, and the days I know we can probably get out and about to do the more practical ones. So if nobody's heard of a random acts of kindness advent calendar before, it's basically to encourage children not to think about getting every day, like the piece of chocolate every day, but giving every day. So I'll put a list below of all the random acts of kindness that we have, or I will link you to our last video that I made about this, but I thought I'd just do an updated version. I haven't changed them yet, they're still age appropriate, but they will be getting harder as Rosie gets more and older. Hope you found the video useful and gave you more of an idea of home education and homeschooling, and also how learning can take place day to day, especially with smaller children. It doesn't never stop when we're older, really. So yeah, it doesn't have to look like school at home. If you know your child just wants to start to read or do something, there's so many other ways for children to learn when you have the options that home education can be provided with, because you can meet individual needs of how children learn. So yeah, we hope this is helpful. For now, it's ta from me and ta from the Rosie Bear.